Hello everyone! Welcome to our channel Kuddos Creativity. Friends, as we all know that our kids can't meet their friends, we can't meet our family and friends and have some birthday parties, kitty parties or any fun parties with them. Because of this, you get bored, right? So, to make you spend your time in a fun way, I have bought some fun games for you. Yes, online fun games. So let's proceed. As you all know that the kids are having online classes in which they can add one more fun subject, which is online sports. So let's not waste your time and start with our fun games. Before you start with your online games, you need to do some things. Let's see what they are. Set rules, set the time limit, collect things required as per the game you are selecting, make teams according to the number of members you have. Suppose you're playing with your family, count the family members. If you're playing with your friends, count the number of friends you have. And if the teacher is playing with the students, count the number of students and make teams. After all this is done, you can go with your games. Our first game's name is Pictionary. Pictionary is a classic game for a group and suitable for all ages. So let's see how we can play this interesting game. To play this interesting game, a member from a team has to select a word, song, fruit, vegetable, movie name or anything of his or her choice and draw it on a paper, whiteboard, or you have to share screen. To find these types of words or things, you can use the Pictionary word generator. After this, the members from the opposite team has to guess what the member from the first team has drawn on the whiteboard, paper or on the screen. Now, to find these types of words or things, you can use a Pictionary word generator. Our next game's name is Jumble Words. Let's see how we do play jumble words online. For this, the first team can give alphabets to the opposite team. And the opposite team has to find 5-letter, 4-letter or 3-letter words from the given alphabets. The first team can also give jumble words and the opposite team has to identify the correct word. The first team can also give complete the missing words or guess the word with emojis and letters. And the opposite team has to guess the word. Let me explain you this with an example. Here I have given some alphabets. You have to ask for 5-letter words, 4-letter words, 3-letter words. You can even give jumble words and speak the word from behind. Here comes our brain exercising game. Yes, memory game. Let's see how we can play this. So, the first team has to speak any object, word, number or short sentences in a sequence. And the other member from the opposite team has to speak it in a sequence in the same way. You can even put a particular action or a clap on a specific number or a word. Let's take numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or you can even skip a word or a number. Let's use alphabets A, B, C, D and then you can skip E. F, G, H, I, then you can skip J. Like this, you can even play with your family, friends or students. Kids love these games. You can even make them study through these games and this also increases their memory power. Do try out this amazing game. Our next funky game's name is Bingo. Usually we all play bingo, but to make it more interesting, we are going to do something different here. Here you need to make some rhyming words. And here you can see frog, dog. So that becomes a rhyming word. Our next funny game's name is Fun Riddles. This game is played by all the kids with their friends. We all know how to play this game.
In this game, both the team have to ask each other riddles on any topic of their own choice. It's a very easy game that all the kids love to play.
Our next interesting game's name is the treasure hunt. All the kids love to play this game and they always ask to play this game. But right now they can't play with their friends practically, so we are going to play it online. Let's see how you can play this. In this game, the first team has to ask the other team members to collect 10 things which are easily available at home, and they have to bring it according to the time limit. That means that till the time limit finishes, they have to bring total number of 10 things. Our next game's name is Spin the Wheel. We all know how to play this game, but there's a little twist in this game. The two teams have to make their own spin wheels, and if the teacher is playing with the students, then she has to make her own wheel. You can write anything of your choice, activities, dares, challenges, questions, anything. You can watch my video of making spin wheel. I will put it in the I button and the link in the description box. So then you have to rotate the wheel and act according to the activities there or challenges that come, or you can even answer the question that comes on the spin. Our next tricky game's name is Quiz and Tongue Twisters. You can choose any topic for the quiz. You can ask logical questions and general knowledge questions to the other team. You can ask tongue twisters to recite 2-3 times, like Betty bought a bit of butter, but the bit of butter was bitter, so she bought a bit of butter to make the bitter butter better. Our next game's name is Name, Place, Animal, Thing. It's our all-time favorite game. If you have to play it in the same way, you can choose your own language. You can add more topics such as fruits, flowers, vegetables, movie name, song name, etc. Our next game's name is Synonyms and Make a Sentence. In this game, you have to ask the other team a word and tell them to make minimum 2-3 synonyms on it. You have to ask a word to the other team and tell them to make a sentence on it. Now comes our yummy game, which is File is Cooking. In this game, you have to choose any one dish and make it live. The teachers can take this game as a competition also. Students have to take the picture of their dish after preparing it, and the teacher has to judge this dish on the basis of presentation and neatness. Our last but not the least entertaining game's name is Guess the Movie Name. In this game, you need to play the music or song and the opposite team has to guess the movie name. You can even speak the famous dialogues and speak the celebrity's name with the movie type like family, drama or comedy, and the opposite team has to guess the movie name. You can check my previous video on online games in Hindi too. I hope you like these online games. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe, like and share. Kuddos Creativity.